Welcome in, everyone. We're in the third inning here with nobody out.
Leading off for the
bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran.
Offense going. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here's the 1-0. Popped up. Choi is under it to make the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 10.
So with one gone here in the inning, let's take a look at the Jays' upcoming schedule for the week to come. We'll be here to bring them all to you on the show. Now it'll be Marcus Semien. First pitch on the way. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball one. One ball and two strikes the count. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. One out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Next, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's set and the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is in time as Mejia got him on a great throw.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Fouled away. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Brett Phillips will bat next as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Phillips is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box, Francisco Mejia. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Phillips leads off first with 1 away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now that second baseman.
And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now
here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Rays strand to leading off the inning, it'll be Teoscar Hernandez. And they could use a spark from him here.
The left fielder.
From the stretch.
Hernandez.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three and 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. No runs, just one hit, one error thus far for Toronto. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball, 2 away. Next to hit is Josh Palacios, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. And stepping in, Randy Arozarena. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And they start him out away with a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in it.
Trevor Richards, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nelson Cruz becomes the first out of the inning. Austin Meadows is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. In there, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. The pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. He's set. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fast. We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But add on 1 more as the solo. And now in the box, Santiago Espinal. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop.
First delivery to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now a flare out toward right center. Franco backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the designated
forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Arozarena comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Next to bat for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
All his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Into the box, Ji-Man Choi. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 4. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Number 58 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Here comes the 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Reined in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 28.
First pitch on its way. Francisco Mejia is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder at the track. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ball park.
Wander Franco is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. He's set, and the pitch. Joey Wendell is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Franco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch on the way.
1-0. I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 scores in the inning. George Springer the next to hit will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell him get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Springer starts the day as the third leading vote getter among center fielders in all-star balloting, so he's still got a good chance to make the team, but certainly not a sure thing at this point.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-1 home.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now into the box is Marcus Semien, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point. Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be next. That's in there. 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. At the plate now is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Left fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Teoscar Hernandez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He was sent packing on strike. Lourdes Gurriel will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 13, Lourdes.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now is Josh Palacios. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pitch on the way.
Palacios.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Left side, but well foul.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he fouls this one off. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. Rafael Delis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Kevin Smith has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Now here's the first offering. Nelson Cruz is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-1 hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Dolis rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
There's ball 4. Next, it'll be Michael Brasso. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A 1 pitch on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Meadows, base runner at first with 1 out. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Ji-Man Choi will be next. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. The 3-1, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Up next,
first offering on its way. Ji-Man Choi comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Joaquin Soria is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Brett Phillips is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter.
In the dirt and block behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Taken in by Simeon. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Francisco Mejia will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rays will settle for just the one. So now to the plate, Santiago Espinal. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now here's the first offering.
Espinal.
The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. And it misses. 3-1 now. Corey Dickerson waits on deck. The 3-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH.
Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson flew out last time up. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Alejandro Kirk waits on deck. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk.
Catcher, Alejandro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 4, Joel.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Toronto. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Now the first pitch.
Leading off to the base, the second baseman, Wander Franco.
Up top, it's 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
The third baseman.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Runners on the move for second. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Randy Arozarena will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. From the stretch. Nope. A ball and a strike.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the third, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
A bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And that's the second out. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Tampa as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Colin McHugh is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. McHugh has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Count now, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The first baseman.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Semien's off and running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. He waits. Now the pitch to short. He's got it. And there's one away. Throw won't get him. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch of the AB now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. Oh, and the throw by Cruz is a good one. He's out at home plate. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Can't cut in. Brad Hand enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Austin Meadows is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Michael Brasso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Ji-Man Choi is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
And be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Choi goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. In now, Brett Phillips, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. Rousseau, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Rays strand just the 1. They still lead it 6-3. Nick Anderson comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
So here is Kevin Smith. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
That's shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The 0-1 pitch. Smith is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2017.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Kevin Smith is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Josh Palacios stands in as he looks at a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
The third baseman, number 5, Santiago Espinal.
Next to dig in, Santiago Espinal. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 6-3 the final score today. The Rays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Yonny Chirinos notches his 3rd win of the year as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Ross Stripling was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Nick Anderson records the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Me vengo a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal. Cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo siempre el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.